Did you enjoy that as much as just about everybody else did?
Yeah, I did. I mean, the Plymouth game, I really enjoyed. Maybe it's for different reasons because we were played at home, played away from home, and it was a tough preparation. But tonight, back on home soil, back in our own yard, I thought the first half were as good as we played. We absolutely dominated proceedings. We took the ball away from Luton, and if I'm a football fan watching his left-hand side with us and Danny Mayer and Kelvin Triangle and Tom's, the performance first half, I was buzzing on it. It had everything that we try and project we are. And totally delighted with how we won the game and capped it off.
Nathan's got man of the match. You could have given 11 at tonight, couldn't you?
Tom Sawes, Tom Sawes. He was a shadow striker. He was a number 9. He sat in as a number 4. He covered every blade. Nicky Adams' quality and his defensive duty was the best it's been while I've been manager. Pope is, the three times he's been called on, made match-winning saves. It was a fantastic performance. Joe Riley's getting better game by game. I thought Kelvin just dominated proceedings. Nard's put a shift in on his own up front. Does so much unseen running, but I said to him after the game, I see it. I see what you do. I see, he gives Kelvin the space, he gives Sawes the space just by
a lot of people see it.
Pardon?
I think a lot of people see it.
Yeah, I hope they do. I hope they do because he's a fantastic player that we've been able to sign to the football club. It was colossal. It was a colossal performance, and it has to be. Luton's a good team. They don't get beat much, home and away. John Still certainly second half. He always believes he's got a chance of winning a football match. He'll never shut shop. Very brave in what he does and the way he makes substitutions. And he's gone 4-2-4 later on, pushed his full-backs on as well. So we've weathered a storm when we've needed to. Just thought the decision making on the game management was outstanding.
Said loads of positive things about Danny Mayer over the season, but I'm going to ask you again. They couldn't touch him first half.
The only thing I was disappointed, I weren't sat in the stand watching it, and just watching this left-hand side near the fans, because he is unplayable. He's unplayable, and he's had a couple of shots that are wayward. We're encouraging him to do it. We're promoting him to do that. His positivity is fantastic, but the backup from us was good as well. Though he takes the eye line for a defender. You don't know if Hussey's going to get it on the slide, which allows Danny to come on the inside track. So Hussey's backup is fantastic, and again, people might not see that, but he makes Danny Mayer the player he is just by his energy to get forward and support him.
And Nick's not had a lot to do, but when they did have something to do, he's pulled off some pretty decent saves then.
One of them first half. The one with his foot, probably didn't look as great. But just the crossing later on, the crosses later on, he comes. He's so emotionally brave, which all great keepers need, and he's got a plan. He knows where he's going, and I'm just glad we've got him here for this running.
Business end of the season now. You got the momentum going. Is it just a case now of keeping it going?
No, you've got to earn momentum. Don't just happen overnight. It's been happening for 14, 15 months. The professional people at the football club, the staff, the chairman's, started it off and give us that momentum. The board's carried it on, and we've tried to carry that momentum on right through the football club. It takes time, but you earn it. You earn it, you build off it, and you try and drive through it. So, we've got it, we've built it, and we certainly want to keep it going.
How's Carrington? You've had almost a week. Are we all settled, all sorted?
No. It's going to be the end of my marriage, I think. I can't stay away. Joanne's already going mad, but no, listen,
Take her with you.
Well, that could be an option. No, it's I can't tell you how much I love the place. It was it's everything you ever want as a football person. It's everything you ever want. The chairman's in there. He's got offices there. Ian Kendall, the way he's running it and the meetings we've had, and talk about professionalism. It's at the height that it's been. So, it's the players have responded as well, and that win tonight for me is for the staff. They've done, as you guys know, they've done 12-hour shifts there every day. Early starts, late finishes to get it in some state. It's a big, it's a big hub we've took on. So it needed a lot of sorting out and departments moving in, and the lads are just the lads have responded, but my staff they need a special mention because they've really took to it.
Was the game plan tonight was start the game and just run them into the ground inside half an hour?
Yeah. You know, we knew we had energy from the team bus on the way back 6 hours. You could feel the energy. We was at the front. You could feel the energy from the win. The celebration at the end of the game, I think, said it all. You know, when Danny Rose scores, Notes is nearly in the centre circle on the celebration. So it's a group that want to be together. They want to spend time together. And the 6 hours on the way home, the atmosphere was outstanding. We knew that energy would carry on. It did do in the cool down session, and then we had a session Sunday, Monday, and again electric. You could hear, you could feel the session from the lads that didn't play. You know, the 6 to 8 lads that didn't play and weren't involved in the starting lineup. You know, the commitment was fantastic. So there's a real bounce from this group and a buoyancy at the minute.
Is it difficult to train on surfaces like you're training on, and then to come and play on the pitch as it is at the moment? Is that any difficult?
We've had to cope. All the pitches this season, you know, these Plymouth's pitch was outstanding, wasn't it? You know, in the early season, Carlisle's and Hartlepool's, Bolton's. We've been lucky to play on some very decent ones, but I think all season in different training methods we've done. But I thought we moved it really well for staff. I thought we moved it really well. Passed the ball brilliantly, made good angles. The movement was good. It was intelligent. It was brave. Delighted with honestly the first half performance is nearly as good as it gets.
Joe Rowley's just said the gaffer can take us down the park. Will do the same. They probably would, wouldn't they?
Yeah, but I think because they've had it at difficult times this season, all meeting at different times and getting daft texts. They appreciate the place. You know, the people in there, the cleaners in there have told us that they've never seen it as clean and pristine and immaculate, and that's what this group will do. You know, we're cleaning our own areas. We've got rid of the cleaning teams out of there. We'll look after it because, believe me, it's a special place to us.
So with the excitement that's built over the last week or so and the last few games and the run that you're on, it's kind of almost like a runaway train now, isn't it? As a manager, you've got to kind of keep control of it, don't you, really, between now and the end of the season?
The Church started the runaway train 2 years ago. You know, if Bury's not ready for him, and they might not be. I was certainly blown away by his plans and what he wanted to do. He started the train running away, and you know, he's kept on running. People wanted to derail it in November. You know, the media and certain sections wanted to derail it and didn't want to get behind it. But it's too strong. The Church, he knows what he wants. He's gone out. He's got it, and we're gonna back that up.
Mm-hmm. And your job as a manager now, just keep that momentum going. I mean, what do you think the sort of things to look out for in the next couple of months? Just to keep them on that sort of pathway that they're on now.
You just hope that the rest of the players, we're going to stay this group of players, we're going to trust them. You hope that the stadium trusts the players. And again, probably from the start of the season, what I'm going to look out for is people getting carried away. You know, that we should have won every game, and you know, you can just turn up and rock up in a League Two game and win it. It's proved that you can't. And you know, what I am going to do is enjoy being a manager of this football club. Enjoy working every day from Sunday to Friday at Carrington, and when I come here, it's felt a bit special today. You know, because I've not been for now 2 weeks. It's felt different. You know, and I see the players. They've turned up today, and it's been a different feel. So you know, it's a double positive because we've got now when we turn up here for a match day, you get that feel what most players get.
Mm. And you yourself, obviously, you got the recognition. Today it was announced that you got the nomination for the League Two Manager of the Month for February. I think, was it last February that you won it? Was it a year ago?
I'll be honest, I genuinely don't know. I don't take much interest in it because, if I'm being honest, there's a lot more people deserve the credit than getting the Manager of the Month or getting nominated for it. Yeah. I'm grateful to get it off Sky Bet. Very grateful, but you know, the sacrifice a lot of people put in at this football club to give us what we want and what we need. You know, it'd be nice to be a team of the month. You know.
Yeah, and I suppose you'd like to win the one at the end of the season rather than in February. That's the main thing, isn't it?
Honestly, believe me, it's when I was a player, I was massively into being a team player. I loved individuals if they come part of a team, and it's the same as a manager. You know, I'm a team man, I'm a club man, and the awards, they won't be, you know, awards are awards, they're for individuals, but this is a real team. This is Team Bury we're trying to build at a football club, and like I said, there's a lot more people deserving than me.
Okay, and normally when I speak to you in this situation now, I normally ask about players that might be coming in, but how do you add players to that squad at this moment in time? How do you come into something like that?
The balance is good, you know. I'm trying to learn as a manager of when you get a balance right, keep it. Pabs was out and done outstanding on Saturday. You know, so it's just making sure the balance is right, keeping a check. We've toned training down a little bit to get a bit more recovery strategy in place, and try and manage these players now through to the end of the season. So we've got a fantastic squad that back up to that. You know, Notes at the minute, and Sedge and Keelan O'Brien, Jonah, Lowy, Rosie, Hallam will be okay next week. He's got a good week next week, so we're in good shape.
What's actually wrong with Hallam? Has he got an injury, or is he?
Yeah, he's just got a slight injury on his hip flexor. So we've just aligned that. What happens when you get an injury in that area of your body? It can take other things out. So we're just aligning him, getting him right. From that injury, it can turn into hamstrings or groin injuries. So we just took him out of quite an intense programme to build some strength up in that area.
Okay, and Oxford's up next. Any particular sort of feelings on that game as opposed to this, or is it just a case of keeping it going?
No, because we have been massively busy. You know, I'll dress that one down. We'll probably do a little bit on it tonight, and then obviously work tomorrow on Oxford. I've purposely, you know, the Plymouth and the Luton game were two massive games that we've had to plan and prepare for. So we've done that now. We'll do a bit in the room before we go home, just to get our ducks in a row, and then start really tomorrow drilling into the detail.
And you got a pretty decent scouting job, I suppose, if you need to know anything that you don't already know. Having spent that amount of time with him, is that helpful to have a player that has actually been inside the club?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you know, I mean, he's done fantastic for us. That he's getting better and better. I like working with a kid, and yeah, we always speak to the players. You know, Al-Madab gives good advice when it comes to different teams, but Joe will have a good insight to what Oxford do, and like you would, you get that last little bit of intel.
Yeah. Okay. One thing we did ask him is, did he feel that this back line that he's in now, it could go up the next level, and he's very, very confident that they could play at a higher level, maybe even the Championship, which is where he's come from. I mean, do you feel the same way about the back line you've got now?
I think we all got carried away at the start of the season, and I don't think it helped anyone. So I'm not going to answer questions like that, because you know, you answer a question like that and suddenly, you know, we've got a Championship team that is playing in League Two. So I think we've got to be now a little bit careful how much we try and throw too much into the expectation, because I don't think it done anyone any good at the start of the season.
Fair enough.
You got Lowy back on, gaffer. It's a good way to raise the crowd noise.
You know, the crowd sort of from Lowy's injection, first half thought they were good, and then Lowy's when Lowy coming on, it just you know what I mean, some fans were shouting get certain numbers off and shouting down numbers, some individuals, and again they probably don't get what we're trying to do here, but you know, Tuts knows why he come off. It was pre-planned. Sedge to lock the game down, and yeah, we've got to cope with the negatives as well.
Is it more education?
I'm not sure. I'm really not God. You know, I'm not sure, mate. I'm not sure. I hope so, but sometimes when people don't enjoy anything about change or something new, no matter how you try and change it, they don't want to do it. And you know, 1-0 up against Luton, 6 points off the top of the league, and you're getting calls of get certain numbers off right in front of you. I don't know.
Does it frustrate you? Obviously it does.
Disappoints me, no. Just don't frustrate me. It just disappoints me. Disappoints me that we've got supporters who throw that out, you know, in the 70-odd minute. But no, I don't think I can change them people. And do I want to? Probably not.
I was going to say, if you can't enjoy that, what can you enjoy?
listen, you know, negativity, I won't let it infect me, I won't let it infect my staff or my players. 1-0 up, getting shouts from just behind the dugout. You know, that I'll remember that, because these players don't deserve that. They have given absolutely everything, and I mean everything. They've sacrificed everything to get the points on the board we have done so far.